Alright, and hello everybody, I'm TheSweetBro27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video, and happy Easter, everybody. I'm actually recording this on Easter. I'm a little bit far behind on my upload schedule because family stuff. But this is the next dual Dokkan Fest that is coming to Global. It is HIRUDEGARN and then the Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. So in today's video, I figured it would be fun just to really quickly go over their kits and say, do I recommend summoning for them? Do I not recommend summoning for them? I would say just in advance, no, because looking forward, right? Looking forward, obviously we have Beast, but I know some people are tired about hearing about Beast or whatever. We're getting another joint celebration for Golden Week, which is the end of April, which is almost exactly a month from now. So in almost exactly a month, there's going to be yet another dual Dokkan Fest, presumably a super class and extreme class. I guess that's not guaranteed, but presumably. I actually have an idea. I'm going to be doing another custom Dokkan character video, which will probably be going up tomorrow, assuming everything goes according to plan. Again, family stuff, you guys understand, I feel sure. The holidays can always be just a little bit crazy. So I know their banners, there are some value on there, like Majunior, 23rd World Tournament Goku. They're both still like viable options to an extent in the 9th anniversary. But these guys were Fusion Zamasu destroyers, and are they still good? Yes, but they are not the powerhouses that they were, and I think it would be wise to save your stones. I don't even think it would be wise necessarily to do discounted summons. Unless for HIRUDEGARN, because if you're a villain stan, HIRUDEGARN, he's basically like, he's damn near a necessity. You can't effectively run most villain teams without HIRUDEGARN. This Dragon Fist, he has a little bit of competition with the Super Easy A. Where is he at? Oh, here he is. He has some competition with him, because he, in my opinion, is probably going to be a little bit better at the start of a fight, which is like right now the meta that Global is in. It's obviously the Fusion Zamasu. You want to be good at the start. This guy, he is a pretty good leader skill though, but if I'm not mistaken, the Gammas, oh no, it's Gogeta actually. Gogeta will essentially just be a better leader than him. So there are a couple of hicks with that, but we'll get to that. So let's start off with first Dragon Fist, who will lead Movie Heroes or Final Trump Card, 170, and then an additional 30 to SSJ3 or Kamehameha. Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, Kamehameha is nice. Super Saiyan 3, though, having that as your extra 30% is a little bit wonky. On his super attack effect, he greatly raises the attack and raises defense for 1 turn, so that's 50% offense, 30% defense, and then immense damage. He gets 3 key and 200 stats at the start of turn. That is high. He has a medium chance to crit. He has a high chance to dodge. He gets an additional 150% attack and defense when performing a super attack. He gets an additional 159% attack and a chance to perform a crit and evading plus 20% as the second or third attacker in a turn. That's very good. So that makes him a 70% chance to dodge character, because that's a cumulative, not by itself. Then he gets an additional 159% attack and a chance to perform a crit plus 50% when HP is 59% or less. Then he has a great chance to nullify unarmed super attacks targeted at this character. Physical Zamasu does have one of them, and then looking forward into the 9th anniversary, are there any unarmed super attacks that we would want to worry about? I don't think there are any. Maybe the UI Goku fight, but I don't think the UI Goku fight is really like meta defining. Primarily when people are thinking about like the difficult events, there is Gogeta, who I don't think has a melee. There is Beast, who I don't think has a melee either. There's Trunks, who the tricky phase I believe is a weapon type super, and then Cell Max I think is another. So I don't think any of the big relevant difficult content stages that's going to be useful, but I mean having a nullification is just nice regardless. He does also have a standby, which will last for 5 turns, which can be activated when HP is 70% or less starting from the 3rd turn from the start of turn, or 6 turns from start of battle, only once, which is good. Those are 2 good conditions, so if you are struggling, you can transform right away, or if you're already like in the controlling seat of the fight, you can save it. Very good. Links, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha over in a flash, Limit Breaking Form, which is such a silly link, and then Fierce Battle. And then this is like the main benefit of this guy. is he's on a billion teams. SSJ3, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Movie Hero, Goku Family, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Turtle School, Master Evolution, Bottom Master and Friendship, excuse me, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond Parent and Child, and then Earthbred Fighters. And then in his standbys, actually this is a very good standby, so it's one of these ones where he can't attack. So he's unable to attack except for the finish attack. He gets 333% attack and defense, which is, again, that's a lot of stats. He gets an additional 159% attack for 1 turn from character's entry turn. He has a 70% chance to dodge. He gets an additional chance to evade plus 20% when HP is 59% or less. He foresees enemy super attacks within the turn. All allies get 3 key and 59% defense. He gets an additional 333% attack when activating his finish attack, and then he evades enemy attacks for the rest of the turn after he does the finish attack, which is a super attack counter. So he will massively raise attack temporarily, nullify enemy super attack, and counter with tremendous power, and then it's a guaranteed crit. And then it can be activated only once. And his Link stay, his Link stay exactly the same. So Dragon Fist, he is very good. He is a dodger die character probably most of the time. If you get a couple of additionals up, because he is getting a lot of stats. Like, he does have the 200 here, he's getting 30 there, he's getting 159 there, and 70% chance to dodge is nothing to sneeze at. Plus, he can do, like, a lot of damage. Like, he can launch, like, 16 millions or something crazy like that. He is good. And then, like, the most mileage you're going to get out of him is probably from this standby, because it's super easy to use. You get a scouter, you just put him wherever the super attack is. You just have to hope that you dodge until you get to the super attack, and then you're good for the rest of the turn. You're doing a ton of damage that turn. You're giving a lot of support, 3 key, and basically 60% defense. Again, that's nothing to sneeze at. And then after that, you just revert back to SSJ3, which isn't bad. Like, there are some characters, like, once you revert back to, like, the base form, when it comes to, like, standbys, like, Babidi is one that I can think of, where the idea of the character is sound, like the Majin Vegeta aspect or whatever. Then you transform and you're back into Babidi, and Babidi was just kind of fine. There are characters like that, but like going back into like this form is like it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And then HIRUDEGARN, who leads movie bosses or resurrected warriors, 3 key and 170 stats, and an additional 30% to legendary existent or transformation boost. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm pretty sure that this is dog water, because movie bosses is pretty dead right now. I mean, yeah, I know Broly is coming out very soon. Resurrected warrior, what? Future or Tech Ultimate Gohan? Yeah. Mr. Boo's getting an easy A soon. Mr. Boo's pretty good. But yeah, Babidi. Yeah, okay. That's about what I thought. That's about what I thought. Alright. So this guy actually stacks defense on his super attack, which is really not needed. Everything that I've seen from this character is like he really can't tank any, like he can't tank normal. So like you need this guy to be dodging. The stacking is just for show, I guess. He has an entrance animation, which can be activated when he first shows up. He gets 3 key and 100% attack and defense, and then he has a high chance to perform a crit for 5 turns from his entry turn. He gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets an additional 100% attack when performing an attack. He has a great chance to dodge. He launches an additional attack with a 70% chance of being a super within the same turn after evading an attack. And then he gets 10% defense with each attack evaded. And then he can transform from turn 3 when HP is 70% or less, or on turn 6. It's the same condition for the standby. And then his links, he has a interesting link set to say at the very least. Brutal Beatdown, Berserker, BBB, Revival, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. These are all attack links, are they not? Yeah. I mean, Revival, I guess. And Fear and Faith is basically a key link. Yeah, so his link set is kind of weird. He's going to link pretty well, actually, with Fusion Zamasu. 1, 2, 3... Does Fusion Zamasu have Brutal Beatdown? I can't remember, but he will be doing a lot of damage as well. And then for his categories, Resurrected Warriors, Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, Time Traveler, Planetary Destruction, Storage Figures, and Legendary Existence. He is on weak teams. Again, like, Resurrected Warriors is, like, pretty dead. Same with Movie Bosses. Transformation Boost, like, isn't a dead category, but it's primarily a villain category, which is nice. Same with Planetary Destruction. So he's really on, like, 4 villain links, where only one of them is kind of runnable. Unfortunately. But hopefully we'll get some more villain buffs in the future, because this guy's actually quite good, especially once you transform. So he now greatly raises attack for 1 turn and immense damage to the enemy. 3 key and 250% stats. Again, that's pretty huge. He gets an additional 150% attack when performing an attack. He gets an additional 100% attack and defense and a high chance to perform a crit as the first attacker in a turn. I mean, that's risky, but I would much rather put a dodging character in slot 1 than any other villain character who I know can't tank, so that's not terrible. He launches an additional attack with a great chance to become a super attack. That's good. He has a 70% chance to dodge. He launches an additional with a high chance of becoming super within the same turn after evading an attack. He gets an additional chance to crit and chance to evade plus 10% within each turn with each attack evaded. So it's like a cumulative. Then, let's see. I lost my place. There we go. And then he has guaranteed dodge on his next turn after he dodges 3 times. So 3 dodges, the next turn he's 100% chance to dodge. He's also getting built up dodge for that 1 turn. Also the same with build up crit. So they really do actually kind of want you to put him into slot 1, which isn't necessarily too bad, because again, he's either going to dodge it or he's going to survive. Depending on how many stacks you can get, he can maybe eat like 1 to 2 normals on a good day. On a good day. Like, you need this up. You would probably need revival up. But yeah, he's good. He's definitely one of the... Is he the best villain to you are? No, Frieza exists. And so does... God, am I saying this guy's better than Rose? Probably. Probably. I mean, I summoned for Rose and I didn't get him, so I don't want to speak too much on his behalf, but I mean, dodging as opposed to losing damage reduction after you attack, yeah, I think I'm gonna take the 70% chance to dodge character. But yeah, are these characters good? Yes, they are good. They are good for the current meta that Global is in. But looking forward, these guys they struggle against Beast, Trunks, Gogeta, Cell Max, Red Zone movie boss rush. Well, maybe not this guy, but HIRUDEGARN might a little bit. HIRUDEGARN is good. It's just, again, his teams necessarily aren't all there. So I would advise not to summon, even if there are really good discounts. I just do not think that it is worth it. I would say save your stones. At the bare minimum, Golden Week is right around the corner. For all we know, Golden Week could have 2 Dokkan Fest characters with 2 side banner units that are all in the top 4. You know what I mean? It's possible that Beast Gohan could be dethroned, like, because that's happened. Well, not necessarily with like every LR, but like the GT duo back then, the DBZ duo was like significantly worse off, and I would say like God Goku on release was better than them. Junior and 23rd World Tournament Goku, they were all better than they weren't necessarily better than like Orange Piccolo and the GT duo at the time. But like these TURs that drop, these are normally like excruciatingly powerful units. Like think about what was Golden Week? The GT, Vegeta, and Goku, those guys were incredibly powerful on release. Cell and Gohan, the Exchange Gohan, was like the only exception I can think of recently. But last year we got 23rd World Tournament Goku and Junior, who were easily number 1 and number 2 TUR in the game. Like, there was no debate. I guess there was a debate with God Goku, I guess. But like they were like definitively like these were like a new meta of power with what they were bringing to the table. So hopefully we'll have a repeat of that this year. And if that's the case, I don't think that these guys are really going to hold up too well compared to what we have to look forward to. But that's my opinion. Feel free to summon if you do. I would recommend, if you were to, go for HIRUDEGARN, because villains, like this guy is like a necessary villain buff. Because he's just offensive Chilai, so you can run him and Chilai both on the same team. They're both going to be doing the same thing. This guy's going to be doing damage. Chilai's going to be giving support. 70% of the time, you're going to live if you do that. So that would be my advice. This guy, again, he is very good, and I think he is better than HIRUDEGARN. Yeah, he's better than HIRUDEGARN. But I don't think their leader skills are competitive enough. I don't think their kits are competitive enough. They don't have side banner units because they were the New Year's DFE. So there's only like 2 new characters you can summon for. I don't know what their banners are going to look like. I mean, I know that like they're going to have Kid Buu and SSJ2 Goku. I know they're going to be on there. They're going to have characters like 23rd World Tournament Goku and Majunior, I'm pretty sure, on these banners. But even then, again, those guys are good for the current meta, but they are getting power crept as we look closer to the 9th anniversary. So global players, please, I would highly, highly, highly recommend saving. But that is going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the SweetBro27. I need to go sleep. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links to which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. Again, happy Easter if you celebrate it, or if you don't celebrate it. I hope you just have an awesome Sunday regardless. Hopefully I'll be able to get ahead of my schedule that way. I'm not going to be like so cramped. Like I was having to record at nearly 4 in the morning for an upload that'll go up in 8 hours. But you'll never know. You never know. We shall see. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. So as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I am signing off.